Hi, I'm Blake Davis with Darton Archery, Black Eagle, Arrows, and Conquest Accessories here at the Darton booth at the 2025 ATA show. New for this year is the Sequel 35. Last year we came out with a Sequel 31 and a Sequel 33. The 35 is an evolution for guys that just like a little longer kind of crossover 3D target bow, or longer draw lengths can be accommodated with longer bows. The two key features that we added to the Sequel line from 2024, we have a tunable pocket. Everybody is giving you some way to adjust lateral tears when you have a bow that has a lateral tear. On ours, it's a simple screw that you just apply. There's two full revolutions. You can take about 5/8 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch out either direction. And so you can fix any lateral tear without having to go to a bow press. No shim changes, anything else. Very user friendly. The second feature is a tunable yoke system that allows you to, we call it perfect tuning systems. And it's a micro adjust for your cam sync. So I'm an old school guy. I thought, well, I just go to the bow press and I put a half twist in the cable. Sometimes a half twist doesn't work, and a micro tune is really nice. Usually people are going to go up to the yoke. We can do it here by loosening a set screw, turning this. It's an infinite adjustment, so you can get perfect cam sync every time on the drawboard. The other thing is you don't have to go back to the bow press. So if you're a self-tuner or a dealer, you spend a lot of time going from the drawboard to the press, to the drawboard to the press. Here, you're never gonna have to go back to your press. You can do everything off the drawboard. Don't do it at full draw, but you can make your adjustments right there. So those are the two key tuning features. Sequels all come shipped with a performance mod and a smooth mod, and two different diameter draw stops. That way you can tune the bow to the individual shooter feel, change let off, change valley. It's all done right on the cam. We've added laser etchings. One is an H, the other is a T. H is for hunting. All of our parallel limb hunting bows share the same cam orientation. It's very easy to see, and we were nice enough to put it on both sides. We'll go over to the target bows next. Target bows have a different cable angle, so you just had to have a different tuning mark. Other than that, this limb and cam covers every bow that we offer, from our Consequence 2 through the Sequels and up to our target bows. And that's an evolution in the target bows that we'll go over in a little bit. But essentially by doing that, everything is the same all the time for every bow. From our baseline bow, where you get the same limb and cam, same performance, same draw cycle, same everything, on up to our most expensive shoot-through target bows. This cam is so good that we've evolved it to fit every one of those bows. And then the Consequence. This is our more budget-friendly offering. It's a 29.5-inch axle-to-axle bow. It fits every draw length from 26.5 to 31 inches. Has a retail price point MSRP of $799. Machined aluminum riser, same roller guard, limb, and cam that you're used to seeing on all of our flagship bows. It's a great performance option. It's also really short. We gave it a lot of brace height. One, that helps us with our draw length range, and number two, it makes them very easy to shoot. So the average bow hunter who wants a little bit of an upgrade but doesn't want to jump up to that premium price point in the flagship bows is going to get virtually all the performance that we get out of our other bows in a very compact, economics-friendly package. That's the Consequence 2. We did also change one thing on this bow, which we went to an aluminum grip plate versus we used to have kind of a bubble decal on it. Just picked up more durability with the aluminum side plate. It's more of an aesthetic thing than anything. This bow, the other bows come with IMS and core mount capability. The Consequence 2 only comes with core mount Hamskea capability. There's no IMS dovetail on there, but you have your traditional regular mount. And that's really a function of, if you're price sensitive, want a great bow, but you're probably not going to spend $400 or $300, $400 on an arrow rest anyway. You're going to get one of those really solid mid-range rests. They all mount up to this bow. You just can't do it with IMS. So Darton target line, our shooters did phenomenally well. Jacob Sluzar's, Chance Boef have, I think they won half of the SA Pro-Ams in the marked yardage last year. They've been doing it for a couple years. Both had a lot of influence on how we move the target line. From a manufacturing standpoint, we have two different cams. We've got an SD cam and a regular cam. The SD cam takes any of our target bows down to about 24.5 inches of draw length. We can go out to really long draw lengths, 32 and a half on these target bows. They're 37 inches axle to axle with 7.25 inch brace height, 320 IBO, so they fit they shoot spots, they shoot 3D, they do well in field. We have standard colors, but the evolution in this comes with the ST2 system, which is that same limb lateral tear adjustment and perfect tuning system that we've integrated through all of the other hunting lines. So it's just the natural evolution of, we understand what works, we've developed it to work across a wide range of applications, and it works ideally in every one of those applications, which was really an effort, and why you see that incremental evolution throughout the entire line of sequels on up to the Departure Pro, and the evolution into the Exodus Pro, which is our shoot-through. The other offering that we're doing this year is a Folds of Honor edition. Folds of Honor is, if you're not familiar with it, it's a scholarship fund for military and first responder families. We make a donation for every Folds of Honor bow that we sell. There's no upcharge to the consumer for it. It's Darton's giving back to Folds of Honor. Randy has been generous enough to develop this whole bow. His son served our country in multicam, so this is a dye sublimated multicam finish with a Folds of Honor graphic. The Folds of Honor graphic is only available in this configuration, and that's because this is how we give back. If you want it, check out your local Darton dealer. It's a great way to give back to our military and first responders.